Hi, everyone. How are you? How's my loves doing tonight? Right? Tonight. I'm alive like you tonight. Give me everything tonight. Right? Okay. So, let me just get everything started here, everybody. This is tonight, right? So, let's see who's on the devices tonight. I'll do the dance in a minute. Let me just take off all the paint. Hold on one second. Ugh. I gotta get all the paint off of here, everyone. I have to get all the little lids off and everything else. You have no idea. This takes time to unfold, right? I gotta do the do. We gotta do the do. Let's see who's on tonight. I'm gonna show you the art from last night, and then let me find this. Okay, she's live. Okay, I'm gonna show you the art from last night, and then we'll hit the grip. We'll hit the grip like we did last night, everybody. Come on now. So let me get on here, and I should be. I don't know why. I cannot. I should be live, right? Okay, hold on one second. I'm trying to adjust everybody, right? Let me adjust. Let me adjust tonight. Okay. And so tonight is going to be great because I'm going to show you what I'm working with, and then hold on a second, everybody. I'm trying to get this on here. There we go. I had to do it like that. So all right, tonight, I'm a lover like you tonight. Okay, so let me do the little dance for the show, right? So hold on a minute, everybody. Let me kind of clean off YouTube. You know what? YouTube's dirty, right? Doing a girl dirty, YouTube. YouTube's doing a girl dirty. Hi, it's all of me. All of me loves all of you. I love your curves and all your edges. All right, there you go. All of me. All right, so right now, everybody, I'm gonna do the little dance for each show. I've got, listen, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, right? There you go. I'm doing a three-way swivel. Everybody, the three-way swivel, the three-way shuffle, right? So I got everything here. And I'm going to do something, everybody, because we're going to take these beautiful sticks and we're going to throw the negative energy out the door, because we ain't got no fixing to get no negative energy on these pages here, right? Seriously. And then that's how we throw it down, because we don't want negative energy on here tonight, everybody. This is a good one. I want to show you now. I dried and high shined these albums. Hi, Jason and Olga are on, and don't forget to hit that subscribe, and then hit that follow. Okay, so I dried and high shined these albums and boards, and for some reason it was dull. I don't know. I put 2 coats over it, but it still looks good, everybody. Look at the album. Look how it turned out from last night. Look at that. It's still hip. It's still cool. Look at that. It's still deep. Hi, Zeus. Look at that. This is dramatic, everybody. This happened last night. This happened last night. And I can turn it. I can spin this and get some groove on. Look at this, everybody. Let me get the groove on. Look. Let me spin this, baby. Hi, Lewis. Look. I can spin this. Look at that. Thank you, baby. And the music never right? Look at that. That album turned out good. That was the one from last night. Now here's the other one from last night. I'll put that here. And then here's the other one that it looks like a dragon's on it. It turned out really cool. And look at this, everyone. It's hard to see with this. Look at that. Doesn't it look like a dragon on there? This is craziness. It's like a dragon appeared on this album. And then a face, everybody. Hold on a second. I didn't even see this. So we got a dragon here and a face here. You can't make this stuff up. Don't that look like Donald Trump? No, for real, right? Doesn't this look like Donald Trump on this album? What happened with this? It's I mean, am I seeing this correct, or am I making this stuff up? Doesn't that look like Donald Trump? President Donald Trump? Hi, Richard. Look at that. That's crazy. I'm serious. It just popped up like that on the board. Oh my God. Okay, so we got Donald Trump on there. And so let's just see what's going on. Then we have this lovely board that I done. And this turned out awesome. Look at this. Hi Kev. How you doing, honey? Look at this. And look at my art. Now, everyone, you get 4 pieces of art for one. Because look, this is this way how I tapped it. And how I marked it and how I signed it, right? You know, a girl gotta have her signature. And then look at it this way. It takes you somewhere. You are really in outer space here, everyone. You gotta understand. This taking you to outer space somewhere. I mean, that's almost making me lose my mind this way. Wow. And then right here. And then we got it the opposite way around. And look at that. Look at this. It's it's the stairway to heaven, right? There you go. Thank you, Richard. Look at that, everyone. That's pretty cool. That was from last night. And then I'm sorry, here was the next thing. It's like, look at this. You can analyze this any which way you want. This is insanity. This is the beautifulest tap, I swear, I think I've done in a long time. This is beyond interesting, right in front of all of you. But tonight, I'm going to be doing some interesting. We're going to look at this. It's almost like a guy's face here. Look at that. It's insanity. It's like people walking up to heaven, right? Seriously. But then you see a face right here off to the side, and you got to kind of wonder what that is. It's tonight is going to be a good night, everybody. Don't forget to hit the like, the subscribe, and let's get this started because we are going to pump out some incredible art. Let's just do this. Let me sit this here. And I don't know what we're going to start out. What are we going to start out with tonight? Are we going to start out with an album or a board? What do we start out with? What are we going to start out with tonight on this beautiful journey? Are we going to start out with an album or a board? I don't know which one to start out with. I guess the album. That's the A side. If we start out with an album, I have to do a little bit more rough it up, if you know what I'm saying. I got to rough it up a little bit more because it I didn't get a chance to be roughing it all like that. Like, hit the subscribe. Hit the subscribe. Hit the subscribe. Thank you, everybody, for coming on last night and watching because tonight's going to be another good tap. Wait, I mean, what are we going to see tonight? Because if we saw that last night, I can't imagine, like, what we're going to see tonight on these albums. I can't wait. So I'm going to just go like this. And remember, when you're doing albums, you go, you go against it, right? Because you need that. If you don't get that, we might have to do a board in the meantime. But if you don't get that shiny stuff off there, you're not going to have a good piece of art. I can just tell you that right now. And as a matter of fact, I'm going over here rather just gently. And it's coming off pretty good for me. So there is scratches on here, everyone, so don't get queasy. I'm just taking it and just roughing it up even more. So that way we can just get the good art on it. Because if not, we're not going to get no art on here. And we want to see some faces and places. Well, hi, Jason. Thank you, JJ. And everybody say prayers for Charlie B. His mom is in the hospital, and he's going through a lot. That's our Charlie B. Bizarroville. And his mom's in the hospital. He's going through a lot. Let's just send prayers to Charlie B, everybody. Bizarroville. For anybody that went over and hit the subscribe, thank you so much, because that's where we're going to be doing a little episode of he's going to be talking about, I guess, whatever's hot in topics in the sports. And I'll be tapping out a piece of art. I mean, I don't know when that's going to happen. We're getting that all together. So just like I said, I'll be honest with you. I ain't going to lie. I really don't know nothing about sports, but I can bounce off the situation and just go from there, right? It's just like helping channels out each other. And he's going through a lot. His mom's in the hospital. And it's just hard right now. You know, with him, he got kids and trying to worry about his mom and trying to make videos. And right now I'm off for work, so that's how I can pump out some more videos, but you know, when I get back to work. But everybody, I mean, this is like my job too, you know, so just because somebody's not working for someone else, that doesn't mean that they're not working. Like, that means that they're trying to do something, you know, for themselves, right? So always remember that. So you don't always say, well, what are you doing? You know, no, that's not. All right, everybody, my lips are a little dry. Yeah, that's right. Thank you for the blessings. Thank you. All right. So, you know, we got to pray for one another instead of like putting one another down, right? Okay, so this here, just like I said, everybody's going through something. Everybody pray for Kevin. He just got back surgery, everyone. He has staples in his back. And pray for Jason. He's going through a lot. And pray for Charlie B. Pray for me. Pray for you. Pray for everybody. We're all going through something, right? All right. Let's see. Okay, so we're going to do this. I don't know what color I'm going to use tonight for this this album. Let me see what's up in here, everyone. Let's see what's going on up here in the vault up on top. Because, you know, how we always just go with the same colors. Here's this really kind of slimy, like, fuchsia. Should be pretty cool. I think we'll see some faces out of this, right? Let's see if we can get some faces out of this fuchsia. I want to see something. Let's see something real good. Let's just see if this fuchsia will take it to the next level, because I'm going to do the black. You know what? I think I am actually going to, oh man. You know what, everybody? My things are out there. Okay. I'm going to take this and I'm going to do it with the cosmetic brush again. Let's see what happens, because last night was pretty cool with my cosmetic brush, right? This is my other makeup brush. So let's see. I'll take you down. Come on, everybody. Let's do this. Let's see what's going on. And you know, everyone, my intuition, I'm going to use my intuitive notion tonight and talk about something that, like, my intuition is saying this is going to be a year. Something really, I mean, we got to be prepared, because there's so much stuff going on in our sky, and just like the grids are going to be going down. I mean, this is serious stuff, everyone. Where there's stuff, let's just see what the albums say about like this summer. And it wants me to use red and orange. Red and orange is fire. Do you realize that, everybody? That's fire. I got paint all over. That's fire. Let's see. Now I got to get out the orange, because I just said that. And now my intuition wants me to use red and orange, which is like, it's going to be a lot going on this summer. It's really going to be bad, everybody. I'm telling you, it's going to be like fires and just craziness. I mean, things in the sky. I mean, you just can't even make this stuff up. I can't even. Let's just let the boards tell you. How about that? So I'm gonna just not say anything, and I'm gonna let this board tell you what it's about, right? So we're gonna take this orange, and I'm not gonna say nothing, because this will just work on its own, everyone, and it'll just do its thing. Let's just, I don't know. I've got the red. It wants me to put all this on. And it's just giving us indications of what, I mean, there's, man. Man, I'll tell you, these cosmetic brushes really put out some incredible art. I honestly must say, you don't underestimate a good I mean, this is a $1.25 cosmetic brush, everyone, that I'm using. But something is going on, and it's hitting my grip, everyone. This is wild. So let's see what we're gathering here. So far I tap out the art so quick, so please forgive me. It's just how it is. But let's see what's going on in this album. Let's see if we see anything that's like just insanely odd. What is happening? Look at this, everyone. This is like, I don't even know. It's like something over here. I don't want to hold it up too much, it'll drip. But we got like something like, I don't know, angelic going on over here. But then we see all this. This is craziness. I don't know. Should I turn it and find out what's happening? Because I almost see like a face here, everyone. You see that? What do you think? Everybody, there's something mystery to that. Now let's turn it. Let me just get this like this, and then we'll turn it. Hold on. Let's see. I'll just leave my little marks on the back. But let's turn it and see if we get any gauge on anything else. So let's see what's going to happen. Let's see. Let's just turn it. That's crazy, isn't it? It's almost like an angel up here. Like if you look at it, everyone, look at that. It's just wild. So let me keep turning it, everyone. Look at this. Wow. Can everybody see it really good? Hi, Victoria on Facebook. We got Victoria. Look at this, everyone. It's absolutely wild what we're seeing. Yes, it's almost like that, right, Cav? It's craziness going on here. So we're going to tap this out on the board. Let me dry this a little bit and sit this down so we can... Damn, I just saw something scary on this board. A face of like, I don't even know if it's like a devil or something came up on this board right here. I don't know. I can see it. That's weird. Let's just, right? Let's just kind of fit in to find out. I don't even know what's going on. This is crazy. Let's let this dry 1 second like this, and then we'll get back to this. You know what I mean? Let's let it sit over here and dry a minute, and then we'll get back to that. And then, because, let it marinate and just dry. I don't want it to freaking lose its zeal, Let's just sit it down to where it won't... Hold on a second, everyone. I'm trying to sit it to where it's not leaning, because we don't want it to lean, because then if it leans, then the art just it lost its zeal, right? And we don't want it to lose its zeal. So let's see what a board has to say. And let's just use the same kind of, yes, it was weird. So even though, everyone, this board is already roughed up, let me just prop this camera better. Hi, Victoria. Thank you for coming on. Thank you. Even though this board is roughed up, everybody, I'm still going to give it an extra rough up. Just real gentle. I'm just going to take it and fluff it up and rough it. Because the rougher the board, the better the action is with the situation with the faces and stuff, right? So you got to really rough it good. And once you do that, it's awesome. Okay, now let's see what happens here, because this is really wild. Let's see what's going on. The white is right. That's, I'm telling you, you can see that. So let's just see what's going on here. Let me just get in here, and let's just do the board. Let's just see on this. Let's see. I'm going to take you down to the ground on this. Let's see what's going to happen here, everybody. Let me take you to the guts of this, and let's see what's going on. And let's, I don't have anybody hanging yet on Instagram, but Instagram is on. But tonight people probably busy, but hey, I'm just so grateful for whoever hangs on, right? Okay, so let's see what's going on with this. Let's see what kind of, what's happening. Let's just see anything. Let's just see. Let's not even ask for anything but a beautiful piece of art, and see what's going on, and see where it takes us. Yeah. But there's always something like lurking. There's so much stuff going on in our world right now that this board wants to tell me. And that could be for, what's today? That could be for, another day. I don't know if I'll be on tomorrow, everyone. I'll probably get out and visit my brother for a little bit. I don't know yet if I am or not. I'm going to see if he's busy, because he's been busy lately. But if I don't, then I'll be on. Let me see. Let's just see. Board, tell us. So we're going to just take this color, and I'm just going to let it do whatever it wants to do. I'm not going to say anything, everyone. I'm going to let my intuition be the guide of the board. Let's see. And then it just goes up and down. And I mean, you know, to add the red, everyone, it's just insanity, because I'm just taking it, and wherever my intuition puts this is where it goes. You know, wherever this goes, that's exactly, you know, where it's supposed to land. And so we got something going on here on this board. And I'm going to throw in just, you know what? It's telling me an orb. I figured that there's something with these gray orbs, everyone, that they're just they're really going to take, they're going to try to do something this year that's really bad in our skies. They're going to try to be near planes, everything. This is serious stuff with this on this board. I don't think anybody can understand this nor comprehend this, but I can, and it's scary. But all right, let's look at this, everyone. Let's look at this. Let's look at this board, and this is how I tapped it. Okay, so we can flip it around. We don't know exactly how this is going to look, but see, look at this. There's something weird going on. There's something not right going on with this orb. This gray orb, it's gonna blow stuff up. Look at this. See, okay, there's these orbs, and there's these round gray disc. Everybody, this is what my intuition says, and it's gonna blow stuff up. Do you see that right there? You see how that's blew up like that? These there's these round gray disc. It wants me to make these round gray disc. Like, this is probably like supposed to be a disc, but guess what? It's like so soppy. But what it's going to do is these discs are going to be taking down planes or anything. This is what they're, you know, going to be doing. So this summer, the activity is probably already going to be kicking up, and you see these discs are going to be like just shooting out. I mean, seriously, look at that. Look at this. Look at, in the middle of this is the devil. Look at this. This is some evil stuff that's getting ready to go on. Look at that. You don't think I'm making this stuff up? Look at the wood. Look what's in the center of this board. This is not funny. Look in the center of this board. That is evil. Hi, OC Pick. Hi. This is pure. This isn't funny, everybody. Look in the center of this board. That is a devil. Like, that's craziness right there. This is what's happening this year. And I don't think a lot of people are going to be prepared for what's to go on with these orbs, everybody. And this is very serious. And I'm going to lay it down so that it doesn't run. But look at this. You can see that face very clearly in that board. And there's so much. If I turn it another way, look at this. It's almost like you can see a man's face up in there. This is a lot of destruction with these orbs. And they're coming. Here's what's happening, everyone. The reason why this is so powerful and these discs are doing this stuff, look how powerful that is. That's scary. Is that there's portals that are open, and I mean, I don't want to get kicked off of excuse me, YouTube saying too much, but we just have to be careful of the heat of these things here, because there's a lot going to go on, and we got to brace ourselves, everyone, for this. Okay, let me look at the chat filter. Oh, the chat filter wasn't even on everybody. I thought I put it on everybody. That's crazy. All right, now it's on everyone. Okay, so everybody's comments will see. And I'm sorry I didn't see everybody's comments. Sorry, everyone. It's on now. But look at this. And there's smoke coming out of that. It's wild. But you see that kind of face in the middle of this board. I don't know. Man, that's insanity. See that, everyone? And that's for this summer? What the heck with these orbs? And these gray, they're gray, and they're oh my God, everybody, I'm serious. I can't even sit and tell you this. I mean, it's nuts. It is honestly absolutely nuts. But I see that face is right there just staring at me on the board, that red face. But the thing is, there's so much weird stuff going on that it's hard to put your mind to it. It really is that unbelievable. Now, to take our minds off of that, we're going to go and use this fuchsia color on an album. See, I tap out so fast that it's like insane. I have already done an album and a board in less than hello. Like, I mean, right? Seriously. It's like, you're probably like, Tina, how do you do that? I don't even know how I do that. It's just like, I tap so fast. We were going to make a song called About My Biscuit, like Bisquick, right? I'm like Bisquick or something. I'm like Bisquick. I'm like, right, Jason? Remember the Bisquick? We were going to make something like that, like saying I'm about Bisquick, because I'm so quick with tapping. It's like, you know how Bisquick is so quick? I can't, man. It's just crazy. All right, so nobody got that. No one got that this quick. But I'm going to use this fuchsia. Not, oh my God, hold on a second. I'm going to use this fuchsia on this album, and I need to give it a little touch up on the scratch, because it just needs a little helping hand. It is scratched, but I just need to get a little, right? Serious, get a little bit going. And so I'm just going to use that fuchsia. I want to see what kind of beautiful piece of art comes out of that fuchsia. That kind of gooey, it's kind of almost like a slimy fuchsia. I swear it is. It's almost like slimy, but it really turns out some beautiful art. And I can't wait to show all of you. Hi, Dano, OC Picker. How you doing, honey? Victoria, thank you, honey. Thank you, all of my loves on YouTube also. Wasn't it a nice day riding along with me? And guess what, everybody? You rode along with me, and remember the Jeep overheated? Well, guess what? When I came back, I opened up the hood, and there was no coolant in it at all. That's why it was overheating so bad. There was no coolant. The coolant was completely out of it. I'm surprised I made it home like that. There was nothing. There was no coolant at all. It was gone. It was no coolant. That's why it overheated so bad. There's no coolant. I had to put some in. So from now on, before I pull out, check the coolant, everybody, in your vehicle. Check the coolant. There was none. I was wondering why it went that hot. Like, I'm surprised. I'm surprised. I'm surprised. This is a mountain climbing. Did anybody ever hear of windfall? And then this is mountain climbing. I don't know. But guess what? The art on the back still plays. Everybody, come on now. The art on the back still plays. Okay, let's see what's going on with this. Because I'm going to use this really gooey, and I mean this is gooey fuchsia. Okay, it's really, it makes beautiful art. Very, very beautiful art. I'm going to use this. I'm going to use this. I'm going to mix some gray in with it. Something's telling me to mix some gray in with it, everyone. So let's see what this does. Let me take it down. Let me take you. I got to take YouTube down to the board. Everyone else can see the board. So let's do this. Hi, everyone. Thank you for coming on. I'm using black for the black hole, and I'm going in circular motion. Because when I go in circular motion, it activates this, the paint into the acrylic paint into the album or the board. So, and it also my intuition, which is, if you have anything intuitive you need to ask me, you can let me know. It's one of those nights if you need me to do something intuitive wise. Okay, so I'm going to go like this with gray, and I'm going to go over it. And then I'm going to take the fuchsia down into that, everyone. So just bear with me, because I'm going to hit the grip on this, okay? We're going to hit it, and I'm going to see what's going to happen, because we're going to take the fuchsia, and it's real slimy. Ooh, it's a slimy. Look at this. It's real slimy. And I'm just going to run it across the board. It's so slimy. Oh, but it does, but it's beyond slimy, but it does the most phenomenal art I have ever. Mixing that up and getting that goo in there, right? Can't make that stuff up. I love it. And you just get that goo. Ooh, my gosh, look at that. Look at that goo. Ooh. And I'm just going to go like that and slime it around. It's like, woo, slimy slime. But this is going to be so beautiful. This piece of art is just, it's telling a story of something so sexy. It's like, look at this, everybody. This is beautiful. How are we going to hang on to that, right? And then we're going to fuse that up and down on there. I love it. It's just, it takes your mind to this next level, right? And if you're an artist, you know about that next level of like that hello factor, you know? That kind of ooze factor that you want to have that painting just touch your grip and go like that, because when it's touching your grip, you're really doing something. So let's see this really quick. And I think I'm going to put a little bit more stank up on this. But look at this. Wow. I mean, it is wild looking. I can't, I don't even know if the camera is even given. Hold on a second. I don't even know if this camera. Yes, I might. Yes, let me throw a little stank up on this, because look at this. It looks like it's insane. Hold on a minute. Let me hold up like this. So look at that. And I'm going to turn it. Yes, Kev, I think I'm going to throw some green up into this situation. But look at this. Isn't that cool, though? Look at that. It's like you're in some kind of cloud. This is real cool. It looks like you're in some kind of cloud, but this album turned out fresh. It's almost like you could see a guy's face in the center. It's almost like you could see a face in the center, right? That's cool. Back it up and put it down. Let me see. Let me look at this. Let me find some green, like Kev said, and smack it in the middle of this, right? I think I look good. Look at this, everybody. Let's go with this green. I got a couple different greens, but let's just go with this one. Let's go to this kind of true to green, right? Let's go to this like money green, I guess. I don't know what kind of green you would call this, but oh, it's nice and thick. I like that. Let's see what this is about. I'm going to take this different brush into this because this is, look at this. I'm going to take this different makeup brush, right? And I'm going to, I don't know, I see a face there. So I don't even know what's going to happen. I'm going to fire it up into it. I think just swirling it around into that, just to give that kind of exotic look. I'm going to tap it down and around, everybody. That's just, let me just tap. I'm going to tap some situation into this. Look. We're going to really put some green stank up into this. And I'm going to take this green and I'm going to just ooze this green down in here into that and marinate it down into this, right? Because when you marinate that green, you can't go wrong, everybody. Look at this. This is wild. Look at that. Dang, and you see this. Look at that. Tell me that looks like a dragon. What's going on with these dragons? I don't even know. Isn't that cool? How is this? Let me turn the music. It's just another sad, sexy love song knocking my brain like crazy. And I'm all torn up, oh baby, fast or slow, it doesn't let go. Right, there you go. Look at that. And the more you turn, the creepier it gets. Because I swear I see a face right in here. Do you see that face? Wow, look at this. This is wild. I think we're supposed to see it this, for some reason, I swear to you, I think we are supposed to see this album this way. I don't know. I always need to see it dried and high shine before I can determine where the faces are at. Because tomorrow, you don't know where we're going to see that face at, right? Look at that. How does that look? A tattoo, right? Wouldn't a tattoo? Let me, I'm going to do a board tonight that I think, let's just see what my intuition says about a tattoo and how it would look. Green snake face. Ooh, Kev says he sees a green snake face. Who the heck knows? I see a portal here. I always see portals on my boards. Always. Like an open portal. Do you see that? No joke. Everybody, use your imagination on crazy. Oh, it does look like a snake's head. And then its body, like twisting around. Hey, you never know what we're seeing on here tonight. We don't want to get people too scared now, everybody. Come on now. You know how scared people get looking at my art. They're like, oh, oh. And then you get me having the heebie-jeebies, right? And then I start getting the heebie-jeebies. I'm serious. Yes, I'm okay. So this one here, everyone, since I just tapped it out so quick, it's craziness. Yeah, the masterpieces. Now, what color should I use for this one? Like this last one of the night, everyone. Like this is gonna be a gooder's night, right? Because like we went through them. I've already got freaking one board and 2 albums. Come on now. I mean, I gotta take my time. I gotta slow my grip down a little bit. I can't help it. I tap this out. How about this be just green? This just greened out, right? I gotta take my time. So I guess I'll talk. Right? How's everybody doing tonight? Thank you, Victoria, for that hug. Oh, Victoria's throwing me some love. Thank you. What are my heebie-jeebies? I ain't got none. No, I ain't telling nobody what my heebie-jeebies are. Then you'll be like, no. I do have something that scares the life out of me, but I ain't telling nobody. Then you'll all be like trying to, no. There is something that does just makes me just heave the jeeb out, right? Heebie-jeebie. Everybody does. Everybody has a heebie-jeebie, right? I ain't telling you, because then you'd be like, oh, let me just wish her, no. It's not snakes, though. Oh, yes, green and gold. Okay, there. Green and gold. Kev, what's your heebie-jeebies? I don't know. I guess just living on this planet around some humans give me the gosh damn heebie-jeebies, right? Yeah. I'm serious. I think living on this planet around some people give me the freaking heebie-jeebies, man. Seriously. It's like, OMG. You can't make that up, right? Serious? Everybody, don't forget to hit that like and that subscribe. Thank you. It's like, I mean, you turn the news on, and I swear shit just keeps getting crazier and crazier. Is it just me, or you don't like snakes? I don't like snakes, but I'm not afraid of them anymore. I'm not afraid. I started watching this channel, Brian Barczyk. Does anybody know, from Michigan? Has the Reptarium. And I've learned about snakes, not to be afraid of snakes from him. And I used to have a snake. Oh, the talking heads. They signed about the heebie-jeebies. Oh. But I know what my intuition says. If you feel heebie-jeebies about someone, don't be near them. There's a lot of shit getting ready to go on and give you a heebie-jeebies. All right, everybody. So we did a good scratcher up. Hi, everybody. Oh, Facebook's in the house. Hi, Buffy. Hi, Rick. Hi. And Victoria been hanging. Thank you, sweetheart. Oh, thank you. I got my loves over here on YouTube. I got my loves on Instagram. What can I mean, listen. Oh, what a night. This is awesome. I love all of you. Thank you, everybody, for watching. All right, now let's hit this. Let's see what's going on with this. Hi, everybody. Hi, honey. Thank you for coming on. I'm going to just, okay, so I'm going to take this. I'm going to use this same grip. And I'm just going to clean this off a bit because, we don't want that to go like that. So I'll just take this and have another cup. Talking heads, yeah. Yeah, there's so many talking heads anymore. I mean, like humans too. All right, everybody. So let's just hit this, and let's just go right down to the board and see what we can do with this color tonight. Because now, I'm gonna do the green, and I'm gonna just mix whatever. I'm just gonna go crazy on it. Let me just make the wildest piece of art. Let's just go crazy on this. You guys are missing everything. You are missing it. Right, Buffy? Hi, honey. How are you doing? Rick, Buffy. My Facebook loves my Instagram and everything. Hold on a second. Let me just pour the. Now I'm gonna. This is the money one. Let's just make this rain green. Let's just get the intuition going on. Let's just get this, and let's just take this and let it roll, right? And then let's just fire it up, Tina. Let's just do some crazy art on here. And let me just take it down and around. And we're gonna see something on here, I guess. Oh, hold on a second, everybody. I've got my hair's going into this. And I'm gonna add this one here too. We're gonna really do this up. We're gonna really just go like this. And something's told me just to whirl around. Whatever my intuition drives it to go. That's how it's gonna go, everybody. So wherever this goes, we're just taking this pot of gold somewhere, and I mean, I'm going to hit it up with gold too. Because look at this. It's going somewhere, everyone. Look at that. It's taking it to somewhere we've never been. And so I'm just so afraid. Like, this is just all going to be this gray. But then I'm just going to shuffle this in. This gray in a little bit. I'm going to shuffle the gray in just a little bit. See that, everybody? I'm sorry. I've never done art upside down. And I'm going to shuffle that in and see what we're coming up with, what we're working with. Because like everything on here, hi, honey, peace and joy. Now let's see what we got. But we ain't done with this yet. Whoa, look at that. But we're not done with this yet. Because we got to take this somewhere. Let's do the little turn on here. And we're not even done with this yet. And we're seeing them, just something unfold, everyone. Look at that. This is craziness. This is like an asteroid or something, right? What is this? Okay, so we're going to take this and drop that down. And I'm going to grab some of this gold, but we're not done with this situation yet. I'm trying to think what I'm going to throw in here. I do actually have, look at this. Do you think we should put this gold up in here? We might as well. Let's see how this is going to look. Now, I'm not guaranteeing anything that you're going to be able to see this gold, because I'm going to sprinkle the gold, but look at this. I'm going to pat it in. See, you're not going to be able to see it on camera until I sprinkle that gold in there. You're not going to be able to see it. It's just like a messy mess. See that? See, yeah, I didn't think you could do that. What I'm going to do is, I think it kind of messed me up. The heck, did that mess that up or what? I'm gonna powder the gold in. This is cool. What other, okay, everybody, you're all my loves on social media. What do I gotta put in this? I'm gonna sprinkle gold on this, but what other color do I need to take this to the next level? Because this is the green goddess, but what other color do I need to take this to the next level? I think I'm gonna just, you know what? I don't know. I think, hi, peace and joy, yes. I think I'm going to do, let's see. Everybody, look at this. Let's see what we can tap into this. I'm going to see what's going on. Let me take this to the outer guts, because this was bleeding. So I'm just going to do something. I'm trying to figure out what else I can put on this to make this real powerful. Look at that. Look at that. I'm going to see something. Yellow. Kev said yellow. Yellow. You know what? I had my hand on that. I had my hand on yellow. Yellow. We're gonna spice it up. We're spicing this up. Look at this, everyone. I'm spicing this up. We're taking this and we're doing this. And then I'm gonna sprinkle the gold over it. So we're gonna take this, and I'll tell you what. I got what I'm gonna do. I'm going to take my two-headed tap, the little thin stuff, right, Jason? Look, two-headed tap. I'm going to take the tap, and I'm going to work this in. I'm going to work it right in front of all of you. I don't even know where I'm going to go with it, everyone. I'm just working it in. This is a masterpiece right in front of all of you. So we don't know I don't know what's going to happen. I'm just going to flake it in. Whatever my intuition tells me to do, I'm just going to do it. So you're watching this unfold. And it's like, it's just rattling. It's rattling, everyone. It's like taking the elements and just like going like this. What in the heck is going on? It just took my hand. Look at this. I don't know how we're supposed to see this. I don't know how we're supposed to see this. It gripped my hand, everybody. Look at that. I'm telling you, it gripped my hand. Now let's just turn it and see what we're looking at, because I'll add something else on. We'll keep adding until we get it right. What do you think, everybody? We ain't sudden. We'll just keep going. We'll add more elements in. Look at the elements into this. Look at that. What else should we add? Should we add any more to this? Should we add any more like depth to this? Because we already got so much information on here. But do we need more information? What other color, everybody, should we use? My high school colors. Look at Jason, his high school colors. Jason said these are his high school colors, Cap. Okay, so what other colors do you think we should use in this? Because we're making a wild masterpiece. This is the wildest masterpiece. I don't give a dang what color it is. What do you think we should infuse with this tonight? Any more colors? Anybody? YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Anybody got any? Anybody? Let me know. What colors do you think you want me to just break it down and put inside this green monster? What do you think, Victoria? Come on now, girl. You've been hanging on. What color should I throw on here? Oh my God! I'm trying to get all of you involved. Everybody's quiet. I don't know what to say. It's like a mess. It's like exploding. This kind of, right? Seriously. I don't know. I guess these are all done with me. I think this is probably about what you like. It's right here. I think it looks cool. I don't know. What do you think, everyone? What do you think this is? Like it takes our mind somewhere, right? I loved how my art takes our minds to this place, but then it drops your mind off, right? I love that about my art. Oh my God, Kev said orange, Kev, are you crazy? You want to beat this board up tonight. You want to beat it up. You want to beat it up. Kev said, Tina, I need a little orange in there to beat this board up. Come on. Okay, I'm going to throw a little orange in here real quick. I'm going to just throw a little orange in just because I asked for another color. And then guess what? On top of that, I'm going to sprinkle some of this gold on top of there to really set it on fire. Jason said he sees a snake. Everybody's seeing snakes tonight. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at it this way. Okay, I'm going to hold it up. And because I think this is like the coolest part. And then I'm going to take it and just go like this. And just shoot it down through. How about that, everyone? Look at that. I'm not going to go crazy on it now. Look. I'm gonna take it down through. See that? There you go. And we threw that orange in. There you go. That is exactly how it is. We created a masterpiece tonight, everybody. I love it. So you don't want to miss a thing, everybody. Thank you for watching. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for all your input. If I don't go to see my brother tomorrow, then I will be on tomorrow doing some art. I will actually be showing you this art dried in high shine tomorrow. If I don't come on tomorrow, then it'll be Saturday night. So look at that. So this is cool. We threw it all in. We threw it all in tonight. Right? Look at that. I asked you for the colors. Kevin, Jason, man, you are on point with these colors. Look. Facebook and Instagram, they're too shy, right? They're shy. Everybody's shy. But not all of you. You know my YouTubers are nowhere near shy. I love you. Look at this, everybody. Have a blessed night. And I love you. Thank you so much for watching tonight. And God bless you all. And I'll see you when I see you, everyone. I love you. Have a blessed night, everybody. Thank you. And we threw it in, and it looks cool. I can't wait to see this dried and high shined. I'm telling you. And also, I'm gonna sit this over here, right here, a minute. And just like I said, oh, I forgot to do this. Remember this. Just 2 drops of love potion, everybody. And you get mesmerized. I'm telling you. Remember the 2 drops of love potion. But I'll see you when I see you. And I will have these little easels. This is another thing that we're going to be tapping out. Are these little easels. When I come back, we're going to be doing the most incredible art on these little easels. This is when I come back. because these are going to be sitting around the tables of when I set up my stand. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to just maybe hit them all red and just have a really exotic color in here, right? Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen with these? So these are going to really, really look good. The little boards, right? Little tiny boards, little tiny easels. Who knows what's going to happen with this? You don't want to miss a thing. It's always something good, right? I'll see you then. Bye. Thank you, Kev. Thank you, Jace. Thank you, everybody. I love you. And thank you for hitting the subscribe, the like, and I greatly appreciate it. Charlie B. Bizarroville, I love you. I prayed it for your mom to get better. I pray for everyone. Thank you so much, everybody. I'll see you when I see ya. Bye. Let's do the out on here. Boom. Tush. And all right, hold on a second. Woo. All right, so we're trying to, hold on a second. I'm trying to get all the devices ended here, everyone. And it's hard because I am trying to get everything ended, and it is really, really, really hard. And thank you, my loves. And I'll see you when I see you.